Well, hello there. So, plan today is we're gonna start with at least one game of Wargame, one match of Wargame. Then we're gonna talk a bit about South Africa. Specifically, I want to take a look at a fan-made, I suppose, unit list that is, you know, not just something random, but actually very well researched by Oiki, who she's one of the researchers, developers, or whatnot of the 1991 mod. So, you know, generally speaking, they have done, from what I can tell, a better research, you know, than Eugen. So we're gonna take a look at that to, you know, give us a very rough picture of what one does expect, also like stat-wise, right? Especially when it comes to armor stats, I would expect Eugen to not differ too much from that. And yeah, let's start with some wargames. So, what decks do you guys want to see? Denmark mech, Anzac mech, Marine Scandi, Israel, East Germany Armored, Commonwealth Moto, 1980 Blue for UK Airborne, 1980 Blue for French Moto, Red Airborne, Blue Marines, Blue Airborne, EB mech with only Topaz 2A and OD 62B. That does sound kind of funny. You know what? Let's start with Commonwealth Moto for now. Let's start with that for now. And thanks for the birthday wishes. With Commonwealth motorized, I don't know if I ever played this like in any video or stream, but I used to play this for a brief time, or maybe not play, but like experiment with it for a brief time in like 2015, 2016. So quite, well, no, more like 2015. I don't think 2016. So quite a while ago. We could probably afford. I'm not a huge fan of the Aslov, but since we don't get anything better armored, and this is the only thing with more than one armor, I'm gonna take it anyway. I don't know if you really need a phone, but maybe we do it just for the kernels, and not for the kernels, excuse me, but for the ADATs, of course. Just 1 second. Just a second there. Okay. Yeah, let's just load the music a bit. Let me know if it's better. That's what I was doing right now, checking the music volume. Is Canada / Nord support any meta? No. We want SAS. They're not amazing, but like we have 7 slots, so we can afford to put them in. We do not get Gurkha. We do get Gurkhas, but I'm not sure if I want them. Maybe like 1 card as like on like elite. I think we maybe want. I don't know. Actually, we don't want it. I think another card of paratroopers will probably have SBS for helo drops. Like we don't want them in helos at least. Maybe I actually don't want the CV in a helo now that I think about it, or at least not in the H7. I think I might need the 3 cards in the infantry tab and the recon tab now that I think about it. Let's do it like this for now. I think I want Highlanders 90 on veteran. They're actually going to be a lot more consistent than otherwise, so that's good. Commandos 90 on elite are going to be absolutely amazing. Leaves us with 2 cards. Like Milan, like I think I'm like thinking of something like this. It sounds weird, but I'm actually serious with this. 1 card of Milan 2s, 1 card of Milan 1s. Unfortunately, obviously in motorized you don't get any 5-pointers. I'm not gonna use regular Highlanders, and if you're gonna keep spamming that, I'm gonna ban you. Oh. There we go. Do you think they will fuck with the game? Fuck the game with South Africa plus Israel coalition? I don't think they will do a South Africa plus Israel coalition. They already had Israel as its own, as it's like standing on its own, no coalition with it. And given the fact that they are not sure about South Africa coalition yet, I highly doubt they would put it into a coalition with something that isn't supposed to be in coalitions. So if it's gonna be a coalition, it's not gonna be Israel. That I am certain of, just based on what Mad wrote. So we're gonna be pretty light on. Actually, we don't need Gurkhas. We have Highlanders 90. So we could put in. SISR aren't really that great anymore. They used to be nice, like 1 card of them in a Chinook actually was kind of nice in the past, not anymore. Yeah. I think I need like a card of Fusilier 90s, something that where I get more per card, and they're also pretty affordable. So let's try this for now. We may come back to the infantry tab in a bit. Support tab, what do we get? I'm gonna run the ADATs, but I think if I run the ADATs, I don't think I really want the Stormer. I guess I'm gonna run this. Unfortunately, honestly, call me crazy, but I might have taken 2 cards of ADATs if I could have. No joke. I played a game with the ADATs recently in a Commonwealth deck, and it's actually pretty funny. Obviously, other than that, like no real artillery. Maxos is gonna be a nice tank. AS1 Plus is a nice tank. I'm not really a fan of the AS1. Unfortunately, I only have heat. Otherwise, if they had like a kinetic gun, they'd be pretty good for 20 points in medium optics. But I think for now I'm gonna put in the AS1, but if I need 2 activation points, I'm just gonna skip that. It's not gonna be a crucial tank by any means. Actually, I'm gonna try out the H1. I might actually need the exception optics to spot for planes. SBS and links H7. I don't have any Saxons left. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I mean, I could also take 2 cards in the H7 actually. Here, by the way, I'm taking the Grizzly on purpose instead of the Bison because it has better autonomy, and I use them for sneaking around, so the armor is irrelevant. So the autonomy of 400 versus 600 kilometers in here actually might matter in some situations. I wonder which might perform better for like town grinders. They have an SMG. I think the NZSS might actually be better. But I don't get any NS left anymore, so I think I'm gonna take Pathfinders anyway because I have Bisons left. In which case I don't really need them in the Saxons, so I can take a second card in the Lynx. I should do like this. And then for my last card, probably this thing. I like this thing. I know that Colonel Talbot prefers the Scorpion, which is smaller and faster, but only has 2 instead of 3 front armor. Yes, this is Commonwealth motorized. Gotta have this, gotta have that, and it's really all that you need. Helicopters, Lynx 3, H7. I'm not even sure if I have like the activation points for these. Okay, planes. Recently I'm doing the Tornado and Hornet ASF setup. We do want the F111C. The KU isn't the best ATGM plane, but it kind of gets the job done. Could also run Seed, but I don't really think I need Seed. We need activation points. I think I'm gonna get rid of the H7, and I might actually downvet this. And for my last card, I will actually run the Jaguar GR1A. Can you explain to a lowly pleb as to why Nick the Man went with Nord support for fun? Just for fun. For shit. This is not a... Nord support is not an actually seriously strong deck for 1 versus 1s. Not even necessarily for team decks. Just for the lulz, really. South Africa is also confirmed to be blue for yes. We have 1 more vehicle slot. Do I dare to put in the Rover Wombat? I hate recoilless rifle jeeps. But like, I don't really need ATGM carrier since I have the Airslave TOW2, excuse me. Like, look at this, for 5 points. You get a, let's say, more survivable chassis, but that's honestly not a big deal. But you get an autocannon, which I actually value a lot more. So 5 points is actually quite a nice upgrade here. And I do think that like these 40 points TOW2 jeeps are massively underrated. What about Phantom? The F4s that you have available in Commonwealth are not very good. This is a pretty mediocre ASF, actually less than mediocre even. If you got 2 on Elite, it might be okay, but you only get it in Hardened, right? And these low-end ASFs, so it's more clear, you only get 3 in Hardened or 4 in Rookie. And these ASFs with like low ECM and low-tech missiles, their saving grace is usually that you get multiple of them on Elite or at least Veteran. Right, which makes them a lot more accurate. But this one you only get 3 on Hardened. And there's 1 more Phantom. Where's the other Phantom? So do you only get one F4? I thought there's two F4s. No, you only get one F4 in ANZAC and Commonwealth, huh? I guess I'm thinking of the Japanese one maybe. But yeah, it's a horrible plane. So yeah, I guess I gotta go with the Wombat. Well, here we go. Okay. So we have card of Fusilier 90s. Should help us with like IFV spam and such. Not so much with tanks. It's still gonna be alright against like tanks that aren't super heavies, but mostly against IFVs, I reckon. And we're no Paratroopers 90 might win a nice card. But I think also we need some kind of at least more affordable infantry, and I think Canadian Rifles and Bison or base Fusiliers to the Saxon or Diggers 90 and Aslav just aren't the right choice for that either. Although I have to say, trying out like veteran Diggers 90 with their mini-me online infantry might be kind of I'm gonna regret doing this, but I kind of want to try them out. I already know that I'll regret doing this, but I want to give them a shot. Let's see what you can do, Diggers 90. Alright, let's go. One sec. Go. Eurofighter's overpriced? I mean, maybe, yeah, by like 5 points or something. But it's like 170, 175, 165. It doesn't really matter. But maybe it's more the fact that the Rafale is a bit underpriced. The top tier SFs, they're really not perfectly priced, but you know. Also, hello, Justin. We got Yusuf! Hold up. Is this? It is. No, it's not. It's not. It's fake. It's fake. Is it fake? I know sometimes the thing lies to you. Maybe it's not actually. Hold up. Bashar the Butcher. It has to be him. Yeah, it is him. Like if I try to talk to him here, right, via this, it links me to my friends. So this is not showing it correctly. Oh. So I don't know what he's playing. It might be Soviets. I've seen him play Soviets, but you never know. Okay. Well, we're playing motorized, so and this is a big map, so that generally. And this is a big map, and big maps generally are good for motorized decks, which are fast, of course. So what are we trying to do? Well, first of all, we're gonna do some sneaky action with our Recce. So maybe we'll have to wait before we buy that. Let's get like 2 Highlanders 90 for this town there. Defensive purposes, they should do well there. So also get like a Milan squad. Now I kind of wish I had man pets, but maybe we'll be fine. Let's see if we can do some meme action with the ADATs in mid. It's not how you should play this deck, but you know, I'm not here to try hard, right? See if we can land with the links. It is you know, fairly close distance between the spawns, so I don't want to invest too much into a potential hero drop because it is kind of easy to stop. We might honestly, I'm gonna get a mortar, but we shouldn't really use smoke too much because we need the open line of sight for our ADATs, and we don't have a super heavy to protect, right? So I think we're only gonna use smoke for like some kind of emergency purposes. Let's get some Diggers 90 for the town because I want to try them out. Also get like, you know, A Vickers and some Rover Wombats. I hate the Rover Wombat, but you know. What else do we want? Get some Milan 2s, see if we can get them down there. That's usually relatively safe to get to because most of the time the skirmish happens here. I accidentally deleted 2 of them, that's not what I wanted. Let's also... What do we want for this town? Let's get like a Islanders 90 squad and like a Milan 1 squad. But 2 Fusiliers I'm afraid might not be enough at 2 Diggers 90, so let's get like 2 more. Some of you... Now I kind of wish I had an Aslav just for, you know, some cheap autocannon vehicle. Like a Fusilier 90 for this forest here. Another Milan 1. We have not a lot of AA, so let's get another Wolverine on this side. Let's also get an SAS, you know, around this area here, and it's 15 points left. We could buy another Wombat, I guess. Wombat. So we don't have a whole lot of AA. We have like 1 ADATS here, 1 Wolverine here, and an SAS. An SAS squad. But the ADATS is gonna be really strong. It's incredibly consistent and has the potential to one-shot even helicopters. That's pretty cringe balanced. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Prepare to get yeeted by Yusuf. How could you hate the rover? Well, because it's garbage. Why is Yusuf hold up? I have to quickly check if Yusuf is streaming. Oh, he is. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna join randomly the voice channel. I don't want to disrupt them. But Yusuf is someone who likes to trash talk, so it could have been hilarious. But I also don't want to like. Let's keep it like this for now. Okay, only luck then. I guess no fun for him either. You hate, well, I mean, you hate me then? Well, what else is new? I could have sworn I told you to unload. I accidentally had you hover high. Okay, you unload there. Drop there. ADATS. Put it in here, even though it's in the open for now. Let's actually put like a, it sounds stupid, but like a defensive smoke cloud for the ADATS. Okay, the Saxons you drop down there. You know what? Okay, what's this? That's a MiG-23 MLD. There's the smoke, so let's put you back here. Because otherwise we're gonna be in the range of the tanks. Let's get some sneaky action going. Well, I kind of mismarked here, but he doesn't have anything there, so that doesn't matter. At first I tried, maybe I could try to land here, but... That's my... Oh no, my Vickers is actually alive. Let's see if we can save this Vickers. He missed with the MiG-23 MLD. Let's keep those Aslavs alive. There can be some nice bullet sponges later. There's a Spetsnaz crew squad in there. We just saw the sniper shot. So there's some nice information. Still the MLD. Honestly, I wanna get that early CV because we don't have holding capabilities. Our deck is not good at like holding ground, but I think we might need some emergency forces on this end here. Let's get like a triple sec. Honestly, okay, I forgot about you. Let's move those Highlanders over there and get like an emergency links to reinforce that. Well, they died. Okay, I'm gonna lose this, that's fine. But can you get into the building here, please? I'm gonna just keep the ADATS in cover here for now. I don't want to be over aggressive with it. If he can put you in there. Get like some Milan squads over there. Like these other squads as well. Don't want to let him get an early foothold if I fuck up with these SAS. I actually might be able to try to sneak around there. You're visible. Let's not get you sniped by a plane. Visible because of these spits and screw in the town, of course. Just had one of my first rank games on this map. Big brawl on both sides. I've been run through in Snap CV. Game over in 2 minutes. Low elo is wild. Low elo definitely is wild as fuck. Okay, we don't have anything against this MTV, so I want to move this over there because I don't want to let him make use of quote-unquote air dominance with his helicopters there. Definitely should also get some base defense. Yeah, I assume 2 of my diggers got sighted because of the MTV. Oh, what's this? VDV. Oh, Modern Strike, he just up with it. Nice. Yeah, there we go, that MTV is just killing all of our infantry. UAZ, non-armored CV, that's nice, it's good to know. Spotted with the SPS here, by the way, okay, it moved right in here. That's some valuable information, for certain. Actually, we should be... The Splatoon's crew carries 6 AT weapons, if I remember correctly. We have 8 vehicles here. But there are also some VDV in there. Okay. This is gonna be hilarious if this works out. Let's just overload them with vehicles. Ideally, the Spetsnaz crew and VDV fire like a missile at the same time. Or an IT weapon, or maybe miss one of them. Well, that one wasn't a miss. Okay. That's not what I meant. I meant okay. Yeah, they're the VDV. They also have AT weapons, of course. Move the ADATs over. Let's try to get rid of these. How many do you have? 6 as well. See if we can move you. Oh, scratch shot. Evil. Should have moved you much earlier. Supply you. Look at those Spetsnaz crew. 50 cal, let's go. I should move out these few Highlanders. I could have killed the scratch by now, but I was just not paying attention. This is still visible, but I can't afford to smoke it right now. I need my mortar for something else. Let's get another one then. Sticking on me, but it's okay. Not what I wanted, but you can always get what you want. Let's move these D8s up to get rid of that. One. Look at this 50 cals go. Let's also get another CV, honestly, just so we can get the tick. Move the 8s out of there before the VDV-90s jump in and kill it. These 50 cals. Ah, amazing. You in there. Move the 8s over there. Then we can get some line of sight on this. Okay, this is where the 50 cals can fire those VDV, so let's move these up while trying to stay out of range of the VDV. Fire first one against it. Yes, let's go. What? You missed? You have 83% chance and you dare to miss? I did no damage to this thing, even though I fired a couple of salvos. And boop. Okay, that's one tank down. Nice. Let's get you into there and get like a defensive diggers. There we go, now they're taking damage. Let's get some SAS squad in there. What's the others? Item water. You get like some defensive wombats here, so they can like shoot into the side, while the fire support vehicles wouldn't, you know, be able to shoot at the wombats. Definitely good that we can resupply those Milans. This spy there. Ace 1+. Let's crash it. Should honestly resupply the left side, at the right side. Dude, you are underestimating the range on the ADAS, my dude. Ah, and I'm underestimating your maneuverability. Get a defensive smoke cloud for the ADATs. Oh yeah, I'm just not close enough to get a side shot in there in time. Also, how did that crew squad get there? Jeez. Is that an infantry CV that he's trying to get in there? That'd be crazy. Hello? Oh, the building there. Okay, one missile left, we can't. I'm still gonna try to get a shot off. It wasn't an attack move even, I was stopping. So it would have been able to guide past the maximum range. I just simply missed. And so did those Milan 2s in typical Milan 2 fashion. I don't want to move them up into this building because then the Modostraki might... I'm gonna eat my words, I guess. Come on. Move into the same building, you have CQC MGs. Already out of range, really. Get some commandos. We need some proper anti-infantry. Not really impressed with those Diggers 90. Like for 5 points more, the commandos just offer so much more. Given that you have to pay 10 points for the transports, right? 25 versus 30 isn't really that big of a deal anymore. So you know, I mean, you know, I put them in for the memes, not because I seriously expect them to be like a good shot. Are you still trying to do this? Oh, you actually still got a shot off, even though it's when Strikey died. Okay, let's resupply the ADATs. Actually kept Echo. I really want to push Echo, honestly. Let's do it. Does still have a Vickers left? I don't think I do. Okay, let's just get a lot of bombats. So new weapons off. It looked like a normal RPG-7, so Razzmann or... yeah, probably Razzmann, that's what was in the MTV actually, not the CV. Oh yeah, 270. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, by the way, Jesus. I was already surprised getting like into the 180s when I started streaming again, like a couple of weeks ago, but now we're already at 217 and the stream only just started. Thanks. Thanks, it's really nice. Genuinely. I appreciate it. Okay, let's move you up. Oh, there we go with the trash talk. Razzmann. Oh no, I don't think you will. Let's just give like a bunch of fire position commands. Smoke this because it would still get spotted by these Razzmann in there. We have a lot of fun, but we don't really have artillery to make use of this, which is a bit unfortunate. Actually, we should get some of these for the town or whatever. See if we can. Let's see if this is enough to push in there. Let's move these rover wombats up there. We also have Lynx H7. The MRV would have spotted like a lot of stuff coming in there, so I don't think there's gonna be too much in the town. Okay. Okay, so he's moving back with us. squad. Let's resupply all of you in there. I'm gonna keep them loaded in here just for now. If I see another push incoming, I can immediately unload them, of course, next to the town. If not, or if I see suddenly then a big push somewhere else, I already have them loaded in and I can quickly move them. So yeah. And of course, if he decides to Eurogun the town, they're still a bit outside, so they wouldn't get immediately affected. He just lets me waltz in there. Do not be deterred by. And what I want to do now is I also want to push on this side. Should get an ADATS there. Screw the Maxas, let's get an ADATS. Right, now he sees, oh, he's pushing there, and now he's gonna invest into here. But lo and behold, in a minute I'm gonna push into Charlie. But also resupply those Fusilier 90s MTLPVs, so he might... Those might be just, you know, so he can fill the towns, or those might be preparations to assault the town itself, so... More MTLPVs. I assume they're gonna be fodder for assaulting the towns. Let's get some more Milan ones, they're good against this type of fodder, very cheap of course. This is empty, so it doesn't have much here. Let's just crash it. And each one died here. To given the veteran, I assume some VDV. Oh no, just crash it. Okay, yeah. Crash it in there. Actually get like a Fusilier 90s squad there, so he can't just waltz up there, and I let this fly into discretion's line of sight. Please Milan, one hit, for God's sake. We want to move in the Vickers last, exactly because of stuff like this. There we go. 72B, I hit it once, very nice. Let's move the ADATS down there. This actually went through? Jesus Christ, Milan once. Are you serious? There's... okay, let's unload them. Okay. I assume I got a front shot onto the T-72K1 with them. Well, they kill the T-72K1, I guess I'll have to eat my words about the wombats, huh? I won't, though. Iridium 3, of course the SAS missed with the first shot. That's just what they do. Now he has to move his CV. We actually got a shot off there. Multiple shots, I should say. Of course, you're still not in the town. Let's unload you early. Even though they're back here, they can still get some shots through this gap here, of course. There's the UAC fleeing. That's always good information as well. Let's move in with the air slavs. I believe he has a VDV squad in there. We saw a Scratchet move in there earlier. Given that the Scratchet here died, the Lynx might be able to just freely fly around in that area. Oh no. Well, sure. Shoot at the 500s, I don't care. Oh, I still see those C-80s though. Come on, come on. Get line of sight there, please. Oh, that's a beam PT. Gonna need 3 shots against this. Oh, the flames made me lose line of sight and actually allowed me to reload in safety, and I killed it. Either there was a crit or somehow I managed to hit like side. No, that must have been a crit. Huh, lucky. 27k trying to snipe my ADATs, it's okay. In these situations you might want to turn the ADATs off, because while you're currently invisible, clearly he was able to see me before, and with the Monosreki nearby he would probably spot me once I fire. So if the MiG-27K flies towards me, and I open fire to shoot at it, it'll immediately spot me and then fire the missiles because, you know, the modus striker here detected me when I fired. So that's why in these situations you might not, even if you are currently invisible, you might not necessarily want to turn your, or you might actually turn your AA off if you can. Although I am in smoke here, but the smoke is not 100% consistent, so I don't want to take chances. And I missed, wow, unlucky. Okay, still there's 2 more BDV squads. Ah, no, no, how could you? Need another one. Also, we're floating a lot of points. But luckily we're winning, so that's good. Let's get some more Milans. I don't think he has line of sight on the ADAS here. And that's the ADAS kill. 70% base accuracy is just crazy. I think the only AA piece that has it is the Patriot, right? Thank you, Creed, by the way. Also gonna get a CV here. Jesus. Where does he have the recon to spot these? Wait, oh, you're not next to the Milan ones. Definitely gonna need some reinforcements. Lost the Vickers, I was too aggressive. Ah, shit, no, 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 go back, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose. They are on a lead, but they're still not particularly good against, like, multiple squads of shocks. So yeah, they're gonna be dead, yeah, they caught me. Milan once, they should be here.
Not at liberty to discuss previous missions with you, sir. You spotted something? What's getting into review for you, sir? Someone pull the gun. We're on the move.
Okay, I'm back. Just had to deal with something really quick. How's the game going? MTV here, let's see if we can kill it. MTV is really dangerous because those M1 Milan ones are out there in the open here. I have to retreat here. Need some reinforcements. Get one of you, some of you, and that's all our points gone already. Oh, that's a side shot. And that's a GG. Yeah, you can queue orders by holding shift. Like if you dollar, if you get bans, stop saying shit from the Backstreet Boys. Well, that went well. But it was a good map for us, that's for sure. Rover Wombat. Ah. Okay, fine. I'll just for Yusuf I'll queue again. Wait. This was indeed Commonwealth motorized. Got a match. Okay. Hey, we got him again. How surprising. No, Ghost, you cannot. Because... Yeah, because I say so, yeah. 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 Hey, you, Mr. Right. Support China can see 9. I'm not afraid of fob sniping, honestly. Plus, the fob isn't gonna be that crucial. Generally good map. I'm not sure how much use we can make out of the ADATs here. Probably, I don't know. Probably ADATs is gonna be like best here, trying to like defend against assaults, but we'll see. I definitely do want to try to drop an SAS here. Can be incredibly strong. I expect him to open up with an MLD, so I want to get an F2. Actually, I don't want to get an F2. I want to get a Hornet. That's better than helicopter diving because it has a Vulcan, as well as better short-range missiles. So I want to protect both against the MLD and potentially try to, if not kill some helicopters, at least like stop them, damage them, or force him to land, so he doesn't get killed. And also drop aggressively in this town here. Not because I expect to hold it, but because that's gonna delay him a lot and potentially also do a lot of damage. I forgot to replace the digger, so that's bad, but you know, we'll have to play with the cards that we were dealt. There's 2 CBs we already have, so we don't have to worry about that. And next up there, let's get like a Milan squad and a Highlander squad. And that's for now it, maybe like an MRV and a single Rover Wombat just bum rushing down the road, because you know, you never know. Sometimes people leave it open, or there's only unit that has line of sight misses and then it lost line of sight, stuff like that. So you know, and given that it's only 10 points, easy points. Let's get some Wolverines. I don't want to start with the ADATs just yet, given that I don't know where he pushes. It might be more or less a dead unit that early on, and so we can use those points somewhere else. Want a lot of Milans. Let's get some Milan 1s here, some Milan 2s here. Highlanders 90 for AT. Oh, we can't even get 2 squads for 40 points. Oh man, this shit's expensive. We can actually wait a bit before we get a Hornet, so we don't need to buy it immediately. South Africa, Israel is honestly not gonna happen. And the next South Africa blog post should be up on Thursday. Madman didn't say no coalitions, they just, what he said is they don't know whether they'll put it in a coalition. Which to me signals that South Africa is gonna be not a weak coalition, in which case the chance that it's gonna be put into a coalition with something that is as strong as Israel is basically nil. The steals might be the only thing that can Wargame even more racist. True that. The amount of is it Rhodesia or Rhodesia? I don't know. Comments that I had to delete is fuck. Why are people like this? Anyway. What else do I want? I have, those are diggers. Even though we're playing against presumably Soviets, I think I want the Fusiliers for some 20 RPM AT to kill those crashets, BTRTs, stuff like that. Yeah, that's it. Not a lot of AA, but we also do have, don't forget, the SAS squads and the Hornet. No, you're not immediately banned, but yeah, let's just drop this topic, okay? And I mean it. Okay, let's drop you there. You drop there. You unload here. You fast move through there. You go there. Okay, Wolverine here and here for now. Bisons. I actually want you there. Aslev, I want you there. Okay. Well, that's gonna be some Eastern Bloc stuff. Let's press land on you. He might not immediately detect this Lynx H7, so I'm gonna let it ride for now. Ride or die, brother. Okay, he's not going for the Lynx here. Some people bum rush Bravo to hunt the second civvy. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're safe, we're safe. We're also safe here, which is great. If we kill this is either BMP2 or a Snezhka. Well, I guess a Snezhka is some sort of BMP2. Come on. Oh, you didn't shoot your rocket pods, asshole! Shoot your rocket pods! Okay, fly, fly, fly. Very good, very good. If they're not flying, they get attacked by the AT weapon, which means they take double damage because the helicopters have no armor after all. Which in turn means that they die a lot quicker as if they were flying in the air. Kill those mod shoots, please. Yeah, I fucked up with this Milans. Actually, I want you down there. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna load this Milan in there and move it up to India. And also I'm gonna honestly get another SAS squad. I actually wanted the Milan once. Whatever. I'm gonna keep the Aslevs again in the back pocket. Lynx H1 over there. Some MRVs. I kinda wanna get an A that's over here. I assume he has LSTR in there. I heard a KPVT firing. Everybody knows that helicopters are only vulnerable to AP weapons when landed. Well, not everybody, given that there were a lot of new players recently. Okay, SPW, yeah, there it is, SPW80. So there's gonna be LSTR in there, which are gonna be fine. Actually, Eastern Bloc is a pretty good matchup because they don't rely on a lot of heavy vehicles for fire support, and like against stacks that have heavy fire support for killing infantry, such as Soviets or Israels, for example, is probably the biggest weakness of Commonwealth, because they just can't consistently deal with these vehicles. So I think we're gonna focus on trying to push India. Let's keep him busy in this area here. Keep the Lynx low here. Actually, let's get you there. Should also get a CV ASAP. Ah, shit, I lost the SAS squad there. I assume Lynx or something, LSTR or something firing there. That's LKV, so there's Spezialaufklärer in there. I can't even one-shot these BMP2s because they have 4 armor. I can only one-shot 3 armor with the AP that I have on these guys. Again, keeping those in the back pocket. Oh nice, actually I have line of sight here. No, he moves, if he stands still here or does move to the right in this area, I will be able to keep shooting. Nice, I hit. It's very good.
Need customers for a taxi ride.
I think if I keep this far enough to the left, I might be able to get there without getting shot down. Of course you missed, but that's a Milan ones to be expected. CV, we also want a mortar. I think we're gonna focus on pushing there while trying to just annoy him on this side here. It's a bomber.
I'm not at liberty to discuss previous missions.
Actually, it could have also been LSTR. Ah, shit, completely. Sorry, Lazur shooting me down the Lynx H7 here. I didn't pay attention really. It's PW80. Let's make sure we don't get killed, like our CV killed by that thing.
Someone called for a cab?
Azure, speak of the devil. Yeah, I really shouldn't have done this in hindsight, of course. Having no way to stop the Lazurs. It looks like he's not stopping me from going in here, which is great.
Okay, we'll get there as fast.
Surprised these BMP2 still have line of sight there. Let's get a CV for this side next here.
Nothing we can't handle.
You may, Joe. I'll allow it. Oh, I got in here before he did. I think I should be able to win this. I'm in a building, so I get higher damage reduction. He has an MG, but that's fine. Also, I'm on elite, he's only on a veteran. I think I should be able to win this. That's irrelevant. Oh, he also has... I'm still losing? Wait. Come on. I'm in a building. And I'm high veteran seat. SCS are just so...
Who do you want as the transfer?
just underwhelming. They're not bad, they're just... underwhelming. Also, I'm currently reloading. Oh man, this is actually so sad. Holy shit. Ugh. Wait, okay, the LSTR moved in here, I assume. Given that this is clear. Oh no, there they are. Please shoot us LSTR for me. Focus on them. No good. This is so incredibly sad. Let's get some makers. You need to move you up, otherwise we're gonna get wrecked by those BMP2s. You're shaking in words, or I'm 72, so I'm not gonna be too consistent.
At your service, sir.
Let's move you down there, see if we can get past something. How did you actually spot me there? Come on, come on. Like how? I'm in a forest, and I shouldn't have fired at you. I told him to move here. Did I attack with them on accident? Please, I don't want to lose this Pathfinder squad here. Okay, you're on high HP. Saxon died here. Lecker Perotte? More Schützen there. But I think they also shot. I think some Lecker Perotte shot out there. We also saw MA-17s, so makes sense that there's Lecker Perotte in the town. Okay. You hopefully 54%. Man, this accuracy is so garbage. It's a fly truck.
Need customers for a taxi. You spotted something?
Move him further back. He has a bomber at the moment. I don't want him to bomb our Pathfinders while you're repairing them. Oh. What did I spot there out in the open?
Go ahead, over.
Spezialaufklärer? Mordschützen? Spezialaufklärer. And some BMP2s. Okay, let's get Maxus. You will not double tap this, unfortunately. You have only 10 AP. But you hit twice in a row, so that's cool. I think I'm gonna get a Delta CV. It's gonna be a while until we can get into proper India, but at the same time, it's gonna slow our advance if you pay points for a CV. I think I wanna push.
What is it you want this time?
Get a recon there. Actually, let's get a sniper recon there. I reckon we can. I reckon that we can sneak past there. Especially given the bisons aren't spotted, there's probably not gonna be any recon squad in there. Okay. Luckily, Mutschützen are not very accurate either. There's the bomber. Oh, we might be able to. Oh, if they can get out of the flames, they're gonna survive. The Pathfinders didn't, but if they survived, that's at least something.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Let's get a double track rapier. Yeah, let's get that.
Ahead. Over. It's not my war.
We have a tank on the way. I have a Maxus on the way. Good. Yep, that's 5 HP and no armor for you. And I guess not no armor didn't really matter here, but it's 5 HP for. If you hit, reverse. That's the early autocannon on the BMP2, so he doesn't have the range to shoot me. Okay, but do you have reloaded already? No, not yet. Wait until we're a bit further out.
We're handling that one for you.
Come on! Can't reverse endlessly. No! I hate you. Where's the track rapiers? Out of range. Come on, man.
So are we.
Start. What's this? The BMP2.
Are you talking to me?
Come on.
Waiting the orders, sir.
Okay, so he does have recon now there. They were spotted even though they're in the forest. I think I'm gonna get an F111. No, I shouldn't get an F111 CV. We're very close to the air spawn. It's a Heinz.
Someone called for a
Oh no, I should have bought the ADATs instead of the track rapiers. Now I mean, we have a lot of AA at least now, but like, if we had bought the ADATs, we would have had something now on the way to deal with the MI-35 here. Frustrating.
setting up a new AA position there.
Let's get some fusees. He still has a MiG-29, of course, but that's what a track rapier is for us. He's smoking there. Whether this is a serious push or not, I have obviously no clue. Let's move you there.
The infantryman and his rifle.
See, what do I spot here? Actually, first let's see if we can get rid of those specialities. I think we should win, right? And what we can now try to do is bait him into our track rapiers with the Lynx H7.
At the ready, sir.
Losing those 2 Vickers for nothing is of course frustrating.
Always comes
Move it closer to the edge so we can
and his
spot
rifle.
those things earlier. There's the bomber.
Sir, yes, sir.
Once again, we have. Oh, actually, we have Wolverines at least, I guess. And I hit him. Survived. That's good. Can move you in there. Get a mortar. Yeah, let's get one of you there.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. What can infantry do for you,
Let's just split you up. Shit! Yeah, Sneska spotted our wrecking.
It's spotted up. At your service. Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can. Platoon's full and ready. What can infantry do for you?
Okay. Hey, he just insulted you. He just insulted you. That's rude. Kill those LSTR. Okay, we need some commandos. That's a lot of mod shots. Okay, let's move in with these. Overload him. Sure, let's feed him the stollies. Stollies, sorry. Resupply you. That's a lot of shit, dude. Holy moly. There's his specialties. Some more of you, I needed AT. Oh, that's some nice smoke. That's some nice smoke. Some seriously nice smoke. Oh, look at this. There we go, that infamous inconsistent Eric's. It's dead, very nice. See if we can salvage you, keep you alive. It's fine if this dies. To the right here, maybe we can evade. Let's get a tracked rape here. He do be liking these bombers, but you know, I'm not punishing him, so it's the right call on his end. Oh, this is right on... Okay, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. T-72 CV, oh. Honestly, move you back to the fob. I don't think I'll be resupplying you anytime soon. Bunch of MS-17s ready. Something we have to be careful about. Where's water? Fire in there. If we can get some shots on these Wilks with the fusees. Side shots, please. Oh, I'm cooming. It's a live Wolverine. Oh no, I don't unload in the flames, please. Oh, that was another side shot, or even a rear shot. That was a side shot. Yep, very good. Oh, fuck you, Strap 2. You're garbage. You're a garbage unit. Let's see if we can try some stuff here with a bunch of smoke. Let's make sure to send these as well for sponging damage. M35s. Did I not buy? I did not buy another Wolverine. Let's get some more Wolverines. This means we can now move up. Bomber again. It's a CV. I told you to smoke here. What are you doing? You're dead. And you missed your bombs. Congratulations, you played yourself. Nice. Okay, move in. Move in. All this shit died here. Oh, let's get some Pog Diggers 90. He's gun running my Mexas, sure. I mean, it works. Come on, Trek J. Pierce. One Lazur down at least. The other one got alive, at least it's damaged. Try to get you back safely. Okay, let's see if we can cross that, honestly. It would be hilarious. I forgot to redo the ping. Forgot to unload you. Oh no, all this and I forgot to unload. Plane got out alive. Did I even fire with the track rapiers? I had 8 missiles before, did I not? That's a lot of infantry around these parts. I do not like this. Move these A's here to stop. Oh, okay, let's see if we can. They have bad optics. Please get into the cover fast enough. Okay, I evaded these bombs, so which is cool. You're dead because I'm bad. Okay, still got no optics. Unload. Okay, you have 2 armor, you should be fine. Okay. You're also fine. Okay. This is fine. Don't worry about it at all. Wow. Okay, let's make sure the ADATS doesn't. The ADATS has done nothing so far, as I sort of expected when I said this early on, that the ADATS is not going to be too good on this map. But everybody knows that I'm a god tier player, so. I'm joking, of course. Or am I? When they're calm, they're good, but coming generally on low veterancy and being worse against infantry means they're panic more easily, or rather, have a harder time killing the enemy before the enemy can panic them. Just smoking, whatever, keep smoking, I don't care. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, you're not stopping, that's cool. Got a shot of there, I'm not sure if I hit. I did. Do you see where the Erics flew? Okay. Get you in the building there. Reverse you. SF-Tattoo is ready again. So is this Mexas, hell yeah. Okay, let's ignore the town for now, I guess. What, the diggers have 16 AP, so they will be able to one-shot them. Now let's see if we can. Oh, what did I just spot there? No, they're spotted! Oh, they're not. He's shooting at the ass laps. Move. Oh, another CV. Interesting. If only I could spot that. Mandos. You know what? Maybe we can walk them in here. The LCR on that side, if he doesn't pay attention. Oh baby. Let's make 20. Whoa! Those are LCR firing at me and firing computer reset. I killed the CV, very nice. I killed this Lazur. Also very nice. Give you some ammo, I'll load you there. SCV here. Kill this MiG-29. One squad is gonna die. At least the other one survived. Let's just fast move you down there. Move the SAS in there. Get you in there. Fire in there a couple of rounds. Maybe we get lucky and kill it. Back to the FOB. Once again, not making a whole lot out of our FOB, but that's okay. Firing in here. Moving the links. Killing this H. Well, you have nothing to defend your WD against these ass lefts. Nice. And he realized it, so he just stops it, so I get a +2 for a short amount of time. Yeah, there are some specialities there. I guess we're gonna move you over there then.
Guns ready, sir.
You don't have ring low.
On the move. You spotted something?
Maybe I should turn your weapons on. Oh, there's a Snishka. Whatever.
If the enemy's in range, so are we. What's the problem, sir?
Okay, I need some horsemen there. I'm starting to run out of infantry. I mean, oh, that's a GG. GG. I'm not gonna do a rematch again. Hold on. Why use numbers next to units and not NATO icons? I don't need the icons, I know the units by name. And there's no real advantage. However, I think the thing is, well, I'll show you in a second. I'll just change to a preset of UI settings. But the icons these days I don't need anymore. But the more important thing is the label merging. I'll show you in just a sec. GG, the last game actually kind of tilted me. Yeah, there were some nasty side shots on your tanks that might tilt me too, especially the one on the Jeep CV, the tank CV, that felt a bit, yeah. Fusiliers unironically best line. They're okay. I mean, they're nice, but they just fill a different role than other line infantry do. Yusuf gave me the W since it's my birthday. That is true. Thanks, Yusuf. I couldn't have asked for a better birthday present. Okay. Highlanders 90 did nice. Pathfinders. Which Pathfinders are those? Oh yeah, in the middle in the forest, on the left side, I mean. Aslev Toe 2, really nice. Really, well, a decently underrated unit. I don't think it's like a hidden gem or some shit, but I think people overlook this. Like most Toe 2 carriers, like the cheap ones, I think they're a bit overlooked. UC 9 did some nice work here, for sure. And I killed a lot of CVs. Some of these CV kills definitely could have been avoided if they were armored CVs. Not all of them for sure. One more thing before I forget. It's Eurocore. Let's replace them with Commandos 90 again. I was saying that not having manpads felt kind of annoying, but I don't think I can really replace anything. Okay. Now we're gonna take a quick look at the South Africa list that one of the 1991 developers did. Hold up, let me actually... this. Yeah, one second, just a second. Okay, this should... Ta-da! Okay, so this is a quote-unquote fan made, if that's what you want to call, list out of made of Yugoslavian South African units made by Oiki and Frangible Cover. Two of the developers, or very big contributors at the very least, of the 1991 mod, or one of the core, group who made the mod. So a lot of research went into that. They're very knowledgeable people. Brigands, we don't do that here. So let's see. Units that are likely, and as I say, okay, we don't really need to take a huge look at this overview, but good motorized, good recon, good medium tanks, autocannon wheeled IFVs, good tank destroyers, high autonomy, fastest mech and armor, poor manpads, no marine, only prototype heavy or super heavy tanks, poor LTGMs, mostly prototype AA, no heavy SAM, and which is not named here, you will almost certainly not have access to like any cheap 5-pointers. You don't get any M113, you don't get anything along those lines. All your transports, I believe, will be motorized and on wheels. Alright, logistics I think is not going to be too interesting here. Oliphant is like a Centurion, but I think that's not what should be too interesting. Okay, infantry, what do we have? Regular infantry with RPG 7, regular infantry with, R4, F and Mac. R4 is probably an assault rifle. FT5. Actually, before we look at this, we should look at weapons. Here, this is gonna be interesting. AT weapons. Right? I mean, rifle, LMG, GPMG. We don't really know how the LMG stats will look like. Unless, of course, there are copies like RPK, F and Mag. But HQ21 I don't think is in the game yet. Mini SS I don't even know what is. M2 Browning we have, of course. So it really depends on how Eugen feels, right? Is this going to be a mini-me copy? Is this going to be an M60 copy? Who knows? But AT Launcher Super Bazooka we have in the game. 10 AP, probably on reservice. LRAC 89 we have in the game. 19 AP French AT weapon. FT5 domestic anti-tank rocket launcher based on LRAC 89. So presumably better. Is it going to be more accurate? More range, more AP, something in between, who knows. Appellas we know. Recoilless rifles, depends on like ammunition, but on infantry can always be nice. Inflict, this was also mentioned in a blog post by Matt. A recoilless rifle based on the fucking MLRS system. How fucking cool is that? Or grenade launcher manpads, they get an IGLA 1E. I don't know, we don't have the 1E in the game yet, do we? We have like IGLA 1, we have IGLA N and normal IGLA. So I assume that IGLA E is gonna be upgraded. So, but I mean, even the basic IGLA is a good manpad. One of the better ones in my eyes. I prefer it over like most of the Stinger versions. I think only like the Japanese Stinger I would prefer the Type 90, no not 91, Type 89, I don't know, one of these. Swift Ingwer, they're gonna be the indigenous ATGMs based on Mappats. What is the Mappats? Mappats is 2800 meter range, 22 AP, 70% accuracy. Given that it's based on it, we can assume that it's gonna have at least those stats. So that should be interesting. And the Ingwer is upgraded, so higher penetration and helicopter integration finished in mid-2000. I assume we're still gonna see it on a helicopter on a prototype. But yeah, Milan, NTAC, we already have Snap rocket pods, a 6-tube version of Snap mounted on vehicles, and a tripod for special forces. Okay, so something like the Raketaj, I assume maybe as like some special prototype transports, possibly. MG4, whatever, and I think the other stuff is probably not going to be too interesting. They have I think this is presumably the anti-material rifle, which we'll see, so something like Reki or Senke. RPG2, RPG7, we already have as well. And a Mokopa Hellfire clone with a bit more range. Okay, isn't IGLA 1E the IGLA 1? That would be interesting, in which case it would be a not so great IGLA. And yeah, someone also said that. Well, that means it's not too great of a manpad indeed. So let's see. I assume that given that the Swift is based on the map paths, we will probably not see this on an infantry squad. What was the FT5 again? FT5 AT launcher. Oh yeah, that's the upgraded LREC. Okay. So the anti-tank capabilities should be pretty fine on infantry. The 80 gems are not gonna be too great in the infantry ones. You know, you only really have Milan, the Milan 1 that is. And I assume that none of these 80 gems based on the map huts and such are gonna be infantry based. So they're gonna rely on a lot of vehicles to kill stuff long range. I mean, don't get me wrong, Milan 1s are fine, but you know, sometimes you just want the big punch, right? Beat Conquerors M, beat Milan 2, something like that. It depends on what the rest of your deck looks like, right? What the hell is this? Live boy? Excuse me? Am I reading something wrong here? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. And here's of course the inflict, so this is in the spreadsheet of course meant as a fist squad. Support. We have Elan 60, so I assume low HE mortar, like the, you know, AML 60. So maybe, given that's AML 60, maybe the Ratel 60 is like just an AML 60 literally, I don't know. Bunch of mortars shouldn't be too interesting. Ratel 120, so that's a prototype mortar. 120 is a big 5 HE mortar. G2 tube artillery. 5.5-inch howitzer. Okay, prototype unknown. So, okay. G6. 155mm artillery, so presumably, given it's fairly new, like 10-second aim time. Once again, 4 RPM, real world time rate of fire less than 1 minute. So I assume it might be something like the AS90. Flamethrower, thank you. So it might be something like the AS90, like a short but very high rate of fire burst, potentially. Rover 107, Type 63 rocket launcher, so it's pretty bad MLRS. More MLRS 127mm, unless they receive the Plummet treatment, which means that even though they have a comparatively low caliber, they get very high HE, right? Let me show you what I mean. Like usually with the exception of the Plummet and the Chinese BM24, there's a very high correlation between, maybe not even the BM24, but there's a very high correlation between, you know, HE damage and the caliber of your MLRS system, right? We have the M270 with 227, 11 HE. We have the Jurgen with 220, 11 HE, you know, and then the low end ones with low caliber, 122mm, 7 HE. But then we have the Plummet, which also has 7 HE, but what it doesn't show is, right, the huge suppression area it has, right? So do those things receive the Plummet treatment and are basically undeservedly made like really strong? Who knows? Cactus Arrow 440. Crotal. Okay, Crotal is always nice, of course. That's very strong, very good. Yastervak. What the hell is this? Bulldog version of the Buffalo with 20mm autocannons. So something like the VDAA, I presume. Alright, with radar specs. I think those are the one on the Ratel. Is it called the Ratel? You know, the tank destroyer they also have with 76mm. That might be the one on the chassis. So radar spec 35mm, so that could just be essentially a Gepard on wheels. Once again though with spec and then generally AA, accuracy matters a lot. Twice the range of the Crotal, the ZA HVM uses radar guided missiles. So could be a radar based Crotal on steroids, presumably similar to the Eton 90 how it was in the beta version of the game or the DLC. The Eton 90, I don't fully remember the stats, but the Eton 90 used to be radar and have, I think, 3,500m range versus helicopters and increased anti-plane range, if I'm not wrong. So maybe it would look something like that. Missile count, who knows? Maybe it also has more. Hey everyone, question: which one is better against tanks, ATGM jets or ATGM helicopters? Generally speaking, if you wanna kill like super heavies, like really heavy tanks, I would go for jets. Helicopters are usually better against like lots of medium tanks because they carry more and are not like single target. But as the other sense, it depends. It also depends like what is the AA situation, how close is the air spawn, etc., etc. So it's not something that one can answer very easily. Tanks. So we have basically a bunch of Olifants, which are upgraded Centurions. We have 20-pounder guns, so those are like the 81mm, 82mm. How much do they have? 84. The usual Centurions as normal. Mark 1A, GT5, which I assume is a 105mm gun. But you know, in general, upgraded armor, etc., etc. But here, there's already question marks, right? This 1B, they would guess something like 12.5 armor. But here's again, you know, would it have 12 armor? It might be fine. If it had 13 armor, it might suddenly be really good because, you know, at 13 armor, you are guaranteed to survive any tank shot up front at full HP unless they get a crit, which is rare. So that might be, you know, big question mark. 1B optimal is the first like interesting prototype. Further improved with cool looking shaped turret and could mount a 120mm gun. I believe Mad said that we will see Oliphant prototypes that carry a 120mm gun. So I don't know about the armor, but that might be something like the Pave-ish, you know, the T-72 used by Finland with 23 AP and 14 armor, the glass cannon type of tank. Bismarck, built to take on T-55s. This is an 8x8 carrying the turret of an Oliphant Mark 1B or TTD, so a wheeled tank that is supposedly immune to T-55 shots. So wheeled and I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 armor? Could be very spicy, especially given the fact how Eugen sort of, at least used to calculate armor, right? So if it has like a really strong turret but a relatively weak hull, it will still get like more than just 2 or 3 armor just because the turret is so strong. So this could be interesting. And then of course there's Axis tanks, which is even further away prototypes. Oliphant Mark II, which is basically guaranteed 120mm gun. According to FAS, comfortable rate of fire is 10 rounds per minute, something like a V-Horn Blue 4. Can I scroll there? It doesn't. How can I properly see what is? But I don't think it would be auto-loaded, so manually loaded 10 RPM. Who knows? And the Logim, I believe this is essentially a 2-4 clone. Recon, I think this is going to be very interesting with the Roy cuts. Trackers, so such as... What is Y2? Grenade launcher, okay. I mean, in the end, it depends on what Eugen gives them. But the 10-man elite, regular 5-man... When it comes to infantry and such, it could always wildly differ, of course. Firefly... Wheeled Recon. A Land Rover, okay. Farad Mark II with an MG. Elan 20, okay. This is gonna be where it's gonna be interesting. So also gonna be Wheeled Recon, 1 armor, okay. So this is a 90mm. Even though it says Eland 90. I assume it has 90mm of caliber, so it's something like the ERC 90, you know, 1 armor. Maybe like an acceptable gun given the, you know, relatively early date, but heat shells. I don't think I can drag down the line because I can only comment, I cannot edit this. You know, I can't make this bigger. Ratel 90, prototype luckily. So this is gonna be the first, you know, wheeled 90mm gun. This is gonna be very interesting already. Like, hopefully, if Eugen also follows something like this, a prototype. Otherwise, we might get an AMX 10 on steroids. ABC is, I assume this might be talking about AB. Oh, this is gonna be Cat A, B, or C, right? Based on a date. So Cat A means like 90 plus, B means up to 1985, and C means up to 1980. Roycat 76, 4 armor, not prototype presumably. 76mm gun, of course, means not so great penetration. Rate of fire, though, who knows? This could very much be an AMX 10 on steroids, right? It has more armor, but if it does receive very good optics, like they suggest here, this will bump up its price to 45, 50 plus points. In which case, the AMX 10, at least in its current state, would probably still be preferable just because it's cheaper while doing the same thing. Even if the gun is better, even if you have, you know, one more armor, by being so much more expensive and lower availability to having better optics, AMX 10 would probably still be preferable. And then Royal 105, a prototype with a 105mm gun. That could be very spicy, especially given 1994. That means that in-game it should get 17 AP, because Eugen gives 105mm guns the AP based on, you know, the introduction date if it's a new 105mm gun. Automatic on wheels. It is the Otto Melara 76mm gun, but you know, just because it is the same gun doesn't mean it has the same rate of fire, right? It doesn't mean it has the same loading mechanism and whatnot. So I don't think this will be a wheeled automatic. If it is, oh boy, but I don't think it is. There's a row here. You mean this row, right? But like I could copy this, but this, oh, this kind of, I see, thanks, sorry for misunderstanding. There we go, thank you very much. So it doesn't really mention a autoloader. And then potentially XH1 Alpha, gunship prototype. 200 km speed, not very fast, with some kind of auto cannon. Tiny cheap wheeled recon Roycat with ZT3. Are those some of the ATGMs? Yeah. The Mapats. Oh, recon Mapats. Like the Mapats is already in the game, right? I mentioned before. Right, this is the Mapats. But currently the Mapats is on 2 units only, I believe. Right, these two. I mean, there's also the Lahat, which has essentially the same stats. Maybe less accurate, a bit more accuracy. Oh, it's only 60, not 70% accuracy, but still very similar stats. But only on these 3 vehicles, really. Now, think of it. Yeah, just imagine this with optics, some armor, but most importantly stealth, right? In the recon tab. This could be incredibly spicy. If Eugen is putting that in as a recon unit, this could be very spicy. Rocket 35 with the autocannon, with an autocannon. Okay. 35 autocannon, 35mm, it's like a Bushmaster too, if it's gonna have the same stats as a Bushmaster, who knows. Vehicles, transport, okay, APCs. You see all this is right, wheeled APCs, no tracked APCs or IFVs, right? Saracen, Buffalo, this thing here, 20mm autocannon. Okay. 1 armor, 20mm autocannon, so like the VAB T20. The Recon Mistral isn't that spicy. It's an okay unit. It's just not seen very often because Eurocore has so much better stuff. Relatel 20 wheeled APC, 2 armor. I assume 20mm gun. Probably a 20mm gun. Also very fast. Okay. And the Ratel 90. An wheeled APC with 2 armor and a 90mm gun. This could be incredibly spicy as well. And then ZT3, a transport with 12 of these Swift missiles. Given that transports get a price reduction compared to non-transports, this could also be a very, very spicy transport, like a vehicle. You know, imagine essentially something like wheeled Bradleys, right? I think the rest doesn't really look too interesting. Vickers wagon, 8 Vickers MGs. I assume, yeah, 8 because MG guns. ZU-23s, like the Ural trucks used by Soviets. Ratel 20 Mark II 4 armor wheeled APC with 23mm gun, with 20mm guns. So like, you know, this thing, but with 4 armor. Could be also very spicy. 4 armor wheel transport with an autocannon. Roycat ICV. Can mount a Ratel turret. Roycat 35 turret, so 4 armor prototype with a high caliber, relatively high caliber autocannon. So any kind of wheeled autocannons with fucking 35mm autocannons with fucking 2800 meter range, 60% accuracy or even better missiles. Very, very spicy stuff in terms of wheel transports we can see there. I expect there. Helicopters, I think not too interesting. A G-car, this old thing, who cares? XTP-1 Beta does carry those Swifts again. And this GA-1 Rattler autocannon we also saw on the Recon helicopter. V3B Kurki? The hell is that? What the fuck? Someone tell me what that is, please. I have no idea what this is. Is this some AA missile? V3B Kukri. Okay, it is an anti-air missile, supposedly, if Wikipedia is correct. Nobody knows if there's gonna be a balance patch. And Royvalk, another prototype helicopter. Swifts and V3C Darters, which I assume are gonna be upgraded V3s. Who knows? Planes. Planes should also be very interesting. They supposedly will carry laser-guided bombs. 1 second. Okay. I was scared there for a second. Why? This says Griffin laser-guided bombs, right? And I knew, oh right, Israel uses them, but I wasn't sure. Is that the 20 HE one or the 10 HE one? Okay, so that's the 10 HP HE laser-guided bomb, which is okay. Not amazing, but 40% ECM. V3C Darter, you know, apparently a Python clone, so just, you know, just your usual short-range missiles, 4 or 5 HE, something like that. 40% ECM, a highly survivable but relatively low load plane. So something like a 110-20 point low HE laser-guided bomb plane. Sounds fine, but not too great, honestly. Well, there we go, Python 3 and V3B. So it's essentially something like a Lazur. So 2 short-range missiles. Cheetah C, Israeli Derby. Those are the long or the medium-range ones. So your Barak 2, Yak 1 for 1, something like that. Once again, 40% ECM, good ECM. Buccaneer is like a low end plane, right? Sky, what? Almost any anti-ground missile mission, including tank hunting with a pair of AS-30s. AS-30, isn't that the thing used by the Super Etendard? It is. So presumably semi-active AT weaponry. But relatively low ECM, of course, being a relatively old plane. Mirages, improved R55. Okay, still a V3, right? So this is like a short-range missile. Mark 20 Rockeye, those are clusters. Yeah, it says there as well. Fighter. I don't know what RF-530s are, but some sort of missile, I assume. Rocket pods. Mark 82s. Those are the 10 HE ones, right? Or the 12 HE ones? I think Peace Pheasant, for example, carries some of them. Yeah, 10 HE. Okay, 4 10 HE bombs, so basically a worthless plane. If, of course, that's of course assuming the duration, you know, does more or less the same thing. Mark 6, Mark 13,000 bomb, 1,000 pound bombs doesn't sound too great either, right? Yeah. Python boosted anti-radio. Okay, that's seed. Hold up. Why does it say laser guided bomb? Is this supposed to have? Is there supposed to be something else instead of laser guided bomb, or is this supposed to say seed? Because this is the same loadout. Unless I assume a rocket booster guide that you could use as both as seed as well as a normal laser guided bomb. In which case, I don't know how much HE would this have. Alternative loadouts. How big is the barb? How heavy is that thing? How many explosives? Like compared to the Griffin, compared to the paveways. Anybody got a clue? I'm really bad with this type of stuff. But you know, if those are big bombs, and Eugen does implement them as well as normal laser guided bombs, they could be crazy. Also, okay, this is fucked. If Eugen implements them as seed laser guided bombs, then of course you, I guess, wouldn't be able to fire precision, hopefully. But here's the issue. So far, maybe this is very easy toggleable, but so far you can fire precision as far as I know with any HE bomb, right, or HE weapon, unless I'm mistaken. Unless of course it's anti-air guided, but with any anti-ground weapon you can fire precision, right? Laser guided bombs, infantry MGs, etc. If they introduce the barb as a seed laser guided bomb, it would have to have HE, in which case it would be able to fire precision. So I don't know if you can, you know, change it so you can't fire precision with it, but let's assume you cannot fire precision with it, right? And it's essentially a seed missile, but instead of dealing AP damage, let's say it's a 15 HE or even 20 HE LGB. Now the problem now occurs that you can't seed bait this anymore, right? Currently what you can do is you have your radar APs, it's turned on but moving. Enemy seed missile comes in, you turn off your seed, radar but keep moving, and the seed missile will keep flying towards the last moment you had it turned on and will thus miss you. This is a version of Brinstar Depths, yes, and will miss you. Now, if this is a laser guided bomb that deals a big HE explosion, you will still die unless you have good armor. Plus, of course, it can hurt stuff around it as well. So that could be really strong. That could be really strong. And of course, we have, you know, last but not least, we have this tab, the Rhodesia, whatever it is. Yeah, there you go. Fuck off, racists. Okay, that was a short South Africa overview. Based on, of course, this Google. We never know what Eugen is doing. Eugen likes implementing fancy prototypes, right? They are implementing this plane that only existed on paper, which I think is the cover that is also on here. And of course, stats, etc. Who knows? Yeah. 500 pound bombs are 10 HE. Well, if that's laser guide bomb with 10 HE, I guess it wouldn't be like seed laser guide bomb, I suppose. Then it wouldn't really be too bad. It wouldn't be too bad, but I guess we'll see. Alright, hold up, let's see. I mean, do laser guide bombs follow the same rule? Like, is the 500 pounds are 10 HE, is the pave weight 2? A 500-pound bomb? It is, it is. Okay, well in that case, it wouldn't be too horrible. It wouldn't be too horrible. It would still be, like, I wouldn't say game-changing, but, you know. Okay, we played Commonwealth. What shall we play next? I'm not gonna play Baltic. Baltic is just try hard boring mode. Czech, can we see some napalm tanks? I will not play Baltic, Francis. Cat be unspec red or blue? Red unspec 1985 could be fun. Angola gives some stinger. R530 same as A Crusader missile. Okay. I guess we'll see. Who knows what. Which Canadian Marine's a good one. I understand that. You can't do that. Like look at the units that you get in Nord Marines from Canada. Like they fit on one page. This is what you get. These are the Canadian units that are available in the Marines. You get a transport helicopter, but none of the infantry you get can actually use the transport helicopter. That's the most hilarious thing. Right, I will do some reds 1985. Let's do red unspec 1985. That sounds interesting. It's gonna be a pretty is it? What is the from just can't be. It's a relatively respectable deck. I think the biggest issue is that unlike blue for 1985, where you get Carl Gustav and 2s, your anti-tank red B, what the fuck? Your anti-tank weaponry on infantry is probably gonna be pretty bad. Maybe you get the Finnish Raika. I guess you get the RPG 7V, but it's oof. Yeah, I got a 90 in 1985, by the way. You get the Elrak with the Monarichka Pesh. But and Podpranci, but Monarichka Pesh are just bad. You do get the Raika, yes. It's not amazing, it's 18 AP, but of course lacks the range. Actually, let's build this for now. But it should be a pretty solid deck. It's not gonna be groundbreaking, but it should be solid. Probably something like this. 8 CVs, but none of them Jeep CVs. Okay, supply truck. What artillery are you gonna get even? Thanks, Bandaner. I played Red Unspec 985 last time. I'm not sure if it was last time, but maybe I did play it recently. Hold up. I did have it. Jesus. Okay, sorry, we're not gonna play Red for 985. I have a deck already. You get a Jurgen? Come on. Okay, we're gonna play Czech then. Let's play some Czech. Probably have a Czech deck already, right? But someone wanted to see flame tanks, so let's use some flame tanks. I played Japan Armored not too long ago in a deck game video. Dankeschön, alte Leier. This is indeed a quote-unquote butchered version of the melee theme. Okay, remind me after this game to build a blue for support deck, because Nick the man requested it. Okay. Let's see. Well, this is not the best map in case we get a healer rush, but I'm also not caring. I don't care about my elo on this evil Smurf alt account. What do you mean Czech don't have good ASFs? I mean, they don't have amazing, but don't underestimate MiG-23s. Plus you get 3 of them now. But yes, you can really bully opponents. Because you get 3 MiG-29s, you get 3... all your 2 per card planes become 3 per card, right? So I essentially get a 33% availability boost to my plane tab. Which, like you said, if you can't get air support, you can just ball out of control. Okay, let's get some stuff. What's gonna be our plan? We could try to get this and just see if we can win by using our 3 MiG-29. Just keep bombing everything that he sends there. But this is just not something I want to rely on, right? Because if the opponent is lucky with AA or just has very strong AA or a lot of A or a lot of ASFs, it just won't work. So I hate from the get-go, like from this before the game even started, building my plan around bombers and such, because that's just way too risky. Unless like I'm playing, I don't know, USA or Soviet and I build my deck around 25Ts or A10s or something, then it's a somewhat different thing. But even then I still want to at least personally focus more on ground units, at least early on, and just, be opportunistic about plane usage. Like an Osa and a Strela. See if you can land with an MS-17 on the right. Some Conquerors and Town. Like a double stack of Modernas, because why not? Huh? Why not? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Save on you. And get some Visatkari, Motostrelci. Fairly low amount of units, but could be fun. If we get healer rush, we're gonna lose, most likely. So be it. What's our AA? We don't have the Pivonka. Ah shit, Afuk. That's not nice. Anyway, we're gonna first buy is probably gonna be a mortar, but let's see how it goes. He never heal rushed, that's good to know. And before I get heal rushed. Hey. Presumably no infantry CV on this end. It's always good to know. Drive down there. Also, I'm gonna keep you up here for now, then you can also protect against healers on this end. It's a Scout Defender, or the Japanese or South Korean version, Scout Defender. Landjud or Scandi. I mean, it could be Denmark, but oh, this is mixed blue. Okay, mixed blue mech by the looks of it, or unspec or armored. But okay, it's could technically be unspec or armored, but well, it can't be armored because you don't get the AMX in an armored. Yeah, well, this is gonna be a tough fight against one of the strongest, if not the strongest deck in the game right now. Got to buy the mortar. Let's not have you lose. It's not. Please kill one. Go kill it, Gepard, actually, so I can use my. Oh, nice, very nice. Okay, this is very good. Make sure to have some defense here. Actually, I should get a CV as well. Okay, smoke. We're a bit late. Nanas and Shiki South carry Chumats, of course. He had a K1 there, so I don't know if he's pushing there or pushing up here or just playing very defensively. But I don't think there's gonna be a lot of stuff over here, actually. I killed a 5-point truck. He has some stuff there. Move some of the... Ooh! A lot of stuff there. I see, okay, I see. Let's see if we can do some stuff with our Modernas here. If we can push in there with the Monostrike, move those Vitras over on this end to hopefully slow down whatever he tries to do there. Move the Specialities up, get the Osa down there, hopefully it's not spotted. You have to be careful, there's gonna be Shumat in there. It's a Selnas. And you can shoot at this. Okay, the Scout Defender is probably hovering low, so we can. He just stopped. There's a Kurnas. Yes! We got lucky. We got really lucky there. And I'll take it. I don't think he spotted this at this range. Really lucky here. Really lucky with this Kurnas kill. I apparently stopped their move command. I want them to move over the open field. Let's get like Visatkari squad in there as well. Yeah, there's that K1. Let's actually turn you off for now. Let's turn you off as well for now. What do I? Those vehicles first. They're what actually killing my Monostrike, right? There's the. Dude, it's quite laggy as well. Okay, very good. They're dead. Load you. It's a Cobra. Let's also get some Visatkari to move in there. It's pivots or CS. Probably just a CS actually. You're standing still in cover so the Cobra can't spot you. Very nice. Okay. Oh, he actually did kill both of my He did kill both of my thingy magics with this MX and P. Don't see that very often. Killed both of my Conquer squads there. See if we can move you over the open there with this. Are you spotted while you're in the bush there? That would be important information to have. You're not, okay. Continue moving you up. We're still weak in borders here. Let's get like a T-72. What is Strelci? That's just a CS. The good thing here is the LRM really kind of struggles on this map. If he wants to fire the LRM onto my... I think he just sideshot one of my Modernas with his 74 A4 lore. 72 A4. Okay. Split you up. What's this? Oh, it's a Hornet, okay. I thought it's a Kernas. Oh, he has infantry in there. Still. Let's go for it. We killed the Gapard. Mistrals. That's what was in those MX and P. Turning you off. Okay. Okay, that's a crit. And a kill. Damn. Really fortunate with my anti-plane RNG in this game. I wish I had that in a game in the games that actually matter. Let's get some supply for these guys. Okay. I don't want to have them sit there. I don't like this position. It's not very safe. If we get pushed out of there, it's a lot of open field around. I'm gonna find out that this is K1. Either repaired or a different one. Haha, my Malutka hit you. Take that 1 damage. Scoundrel. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's a Merkava 2A. Up. Push you up before I go. And then let's get a CV so we can start to bleed. That thing is not gonna do much against my... I don't know if I killed the infantry that was still in the town here. Probably the Cobra I damaged but didn't kill. There's the Mistral, very good. Get that CV. I think I actually just got a CV here. Unfortunately, the manpads in CSSR are pretty bad, so I don't have any in my deck. You only get Strela 2s. I mean, it's not the worst combination, you know, since you can get them in the Vidra too, but it's still just Strela 2s have 3 AG. On the FJB, they're actually not too bad because of the massive accuracy bonus you get due to veterancy. But here, it's not so great. Fuel I don't need, I have good fuel economy. So we can move you up a bit. And I think it's enough ammo. Yeah, autocannons are full, that's what matters. Still not arms and get like at least this here. Yeah, he's Commandos 90. I'm gonna lose this fight easy. Let's get this MS-17 here as evac Q, but I'm gonna evac to the left here. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, we're good. We good, boys. We good. Let's get you here so we can shoot into the side if they decide to show themselves. And I don't want to push them to the side here, so I think I'm gonna reroute the Modernas up there, or at the very least one of them. I think I'm gonna do it with one. I think given how the game went so far, I can't afford to just have one sit there. There's a very good chance I'm not gonna get a whole lot of value. Oh, I'm gonna get a rear shot here. No, okay, I'm safe. I'm safe. There's a good chance that, you know, I'm not gonna get a lot of value out of this, but, you know, just as I say that, this opportunity arises. There we go. That's a dead Gepard. Ooh. Please. Please. Yes. Side shot. Yes. I'm sorry for the way I said it, but... sorry, not sorry. Supply you. He should have actually kept on pushing, but of course he didn't fully know what is up here, right? So he was a bit too scared, and then he was too indecisive and just... yeah. It was, in the end, his downfall. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even care if he snipes my fob, because what value do I get out of it? Not a whole lot. That's what I'll tell you. Let's get Conqueror's M and some infantry. Because what I have here outside of the Moderna isn't very mobile, so I can't really reroute it too well or too quickly into feeder. What I should get, however, is another MI2, so I can see more easily if there's some stuff potentially coming in there. I'm just gonna have hover over there. In case there is some infantry still sneaking about, having the Mi-17 here should keep all of this stuff safe. Unless he has some recoilless rifles or ATGM infantry. Mistral, you are... oh. Well, you're gonna die. Can you altitude you, please? Yo, not a Mistral won't be able to shoot at me. Like, at all. Okay, you're spotted. That's not cool. Get some V Satkari. V Satkari. I really wish I had some artillery, but yeah. Okay, so there's a chance I'm gonna get pushed here, but I have Moderna that I can reroute. Just have to be careful, don't get sighted by, I don't know, Chumats or something coming in here. There's block. Probably protecting this assault now from bombers. I have to move up a bit with you so I can fire at anything that suddenly gets up there. And then just get you there, and then change altitude. You can still fire. Get the Moderna a bit back. Okay, this is also some Shikis. Let's get some mortar spam going actually. Those are 5-point boxes. Don't want to waste. Ooh, interesting. MX10P. He's not really pushing there. I assume the smoke was just for diversion. Turn you on before I forget. I'm just gonna park these next to the pub. I don't have anything else to use my fob on really other than the occasion Mi-17 or something. Fire is salvo in here and then move there. Keep you not too close to the edge, because sure at the moment it's unspotted, but if he suddenly moves a recon there and I'm not paying attention, then it means it's spotted. And that's why you shouldn't move, attack move ATGM, not ATGM. Man-pad infantry towards a helicopter that is looking at you. I dealt 1 damage with the base C-72. Worthless. Oh, it killed my recon helicopter. I assume he has probably like some armored CV or something that I can't kill easily here. Spread you out. But I did kill something with them, right? This one got a good bit of experience. Nope, South Africa is definitely not a worthless DLC. Go LRM. Maybe I should get some. Should get like a spare CV. Oh, he's trying to counter better than me. Sure. You're getting wrecked because you're actually not in. Whatever. I don't know why I told them to move down there. Definitely was the wrong choice. I mean, in hindsight, of course, but beforehand as well. Okay. Well done. You panicked and you shook 2 of my units. Definitely shouldn't have waited until their fuel was empty to evac. Should have done that a bit earlier. Okay, so here's the thing. I still haven't seen anything move down there, right? Right. So I am assuming that he's actually gonna push feeder soon. If we can move you up there. So I will get some more defenses here. Let's get some prams. That's the only advantage that you can have sometimes when you're behind and your opponent isn't really pushing, is that you often get a chance to decide where the next engagement is gonna happen. Of course, the disadvantage is that overall you're down on points, right? Presumably you lost more than your opponent did, and as such, by all the value that's on the field, you should be worse off. However, if you can decide where the next engagement is gonna happen, and you manage to get your opponent off guard, that can turn the tide. And it is not infrequently how I lost my games against Putin 1 and 7 when I was ahead in the early game. Pontus? I don't want to play Pontus. It's such a good meme. Oh, VLRA, that's Commandos Para. Come on, KBVTs, I believe in you. I shouldn't have believed in you. Not just because we can, let's fire some salvos into these positions. Okay, he's trying to sneak around with the VLRA, but he shouldn't get all too far. Look at like a Visatkari 90 squad there as well. Get another Moderna here. Luckily we get 4, so that's cool. I should get another MI2 or something. We should get some AA actually. Whoa. We have 1 Strela and 1 AKM on the field. That's all we have. Get another Strela here. He's engaged 1 commandos against 2 Visatkari. Not a good idea. He's trying to counter my mortars again. That's fine by me. If that's what he uses the LRM on, good. If it means he's not using the LRM on these Visatkari and my Moderna, yes sir. I like that. Okay, he is investing points into here again. Or maybe I just didn't see some stuff coming, but I don't know how. I should have seen like anything that would cross here. You know, the side I should have spotted. Come on. They're all panicked, but it's just gonna wear off in a bit. Is that a supply truck that I just spotted moving there? It is. KPBT is manned by Nikita Mazepin. Or like Nikita Mazepin. Haha. I have achieved comedy. Igla E. So it was Igla, then a version of Igla 1, then they made an Igla 1E production in Bulgaria. Okay. Have you up front. Although actually I can have you up front. Because the infantry base and tank weaponry you get in mixed blue. You don't get anything better, given that this is most definitely mech. You don't get anything better than Law 80s. So, and since I haven't seen any Fusilier 90s, any infantry weapon will only deal like 1 damage to me up front. So, who's that now? Gaming all caps. I think that's balanced. More mortars. That's a CS. I mean, I can sit here all day and just do nothing. Okay, that's 2 F-16s. Oh, yeah, it was not for me. Okay, okay. Okay, let's see how they do. All 7 against the roll in 3. Assuming it's still in that position. Oh no. I accidentally attack moved him here. Oh, it's a Hornet. It gets out alive this time, but it is damaged. Oh, I did lose the Moderna because the Hornet shot was enough to damage it enough, so that those Carl Gustavs can kill it. Flame tanks, you promised. You're right. Let's buy a flame tank. I'd pay to remove Warjet. Same. RPG 7 VR, disappointing since day 1. Missed 2 shots. I mean, now they're gonna miss for certain, but like... yeah, I'll have to move this Moderna over. And this Moderna will move over there. Look at this mortar spam, isn't this beautiful? I have a feeling that an ATGM just missed my mortar. Derna! Top tier heavy tank micro and artist fam. Yep, that's Razzmann. Ooh, look at that MS-17. Juicy. Okay, he wants to 2v1 my Modernus. I don't care. Kill the Kernus. I don't care if the other planes survive. Of course. Oh, I forgot about Moderna here. So Kernus dies, block 52 dies, I lose 2 MiG-23s. Sure, I can live with that. Now I wish I had my Moderna here and not lost it to that shit he had there. Hold on, actually maybe we can rear-shot the K1. It's a side shot, but I'll take it. Both corners are dead. There is one Hornet, of course, but it damaged it, so it's probably, it might be up by now again. So you have to be careful. Move into the smoke cloud. Yep, talk about the fucking thing. There it is. And gets out alive again. Ugh, annoying for sure. And my thing is out of ammo. No, I'm really trying hard to throw this game, huh? What's wrong with the Wannabe comments? Well, chances are they're racists, and the chances of that are also very high on top of that. And I don't want that shit in my comments. Simple as that, or anywhere really, ideally, but you know. I still have one Moderna left though. It's turning off. I don't want it to reveal itself. Look at this beautiful mortar spam, man. Hilarious. Nice Cobra. No, my KM! Nope, what? And after it is dead. Nice. You're spotted, that's not nice. I marked this actually because I wanted to fly around with the bomber. This is literally 1984. Yeah, we use those 160mm mortars? No, because they're not mortars anymore. At least not in terms of like gameplay. Ah.
Pokračujte, konec.
I didn't smoke it all.
Říká se, že mrtvej svět je dobrý svět.
Ah!
Postupujeme k cíli.
Turn, don't get rear shot by this K1 there.
Dělostřelectvo dodává důstojnost, jinak by to byla hnusná rvačka. Bude to pořádný boj, pane, nebo to jedeme?
Oh, I just fired on.
Nebe je naše.
Ah!
Proč mám pocit, že se chystáte riskovat naše životy?
No, stop bullying.
Potřebuje někdo anděla strážného? Domluvíte se mnou? Potřebujete palebnou podporu?
Should have bought some bombers a long time ago.
Pane, nebo zase jedeme rozjet pár
This side should be fine. Against whatever they're bringing. What? You're spotted?
máte pro mě něco? Vaše rozkazy, pane. Nesledujeme se. Nesledujeme se.
I lost one, really? Come on.
Následujte, nebo mi jste. Potřebuje někdo anděla strážného? Ukažte jim to, chlapi. Na světě jsou dva druhy lidí, dělostřelci a jejich cíle. Letím na ty souřadnice, konec.
Oh, okay, that's where the CV is.
Potřebujeme je, pane. Kapitán a posádka vás vítají na palubě. Ano, pane.
Hornet is ready again soon. But I have no my mortar for smoke is empty, and those I can only use for AG.
Tím lepší.
I can't smoke with them. I can't smoke with them. He doesn't have line of sight, bitch.
Máte pro mě něco?
Maybe it's not there and he just moved it on accident.
Domluvíte se mnou?
I have a bitch.
Čím větší, tím lepší. Máte pro mě něco?
No, you're spotted! And you're also spotted! Stop bullying! Come on, Strela, with your last yes! With 5 minutes left, we killed all of his AT weapons. Yeah, let's go.
Koho máme převést? Četa nastoupena,
He's no shoot.
připravena.
His side shooting those Mercapitulas, how much damage? Well, nothing. Let's get an AT helicopter. I'm playing this really badly, but I'm winning, so I don't care.
Vám, pane. Nakonec vždycky dojde na pěšáka a jeho kvér. Poslouchám, pane.
Move you. How are you even spotted? How? I don't get it. Steel is heavier than feathers. How is it CV not dead yet? Hello? That's what the CV is. Hello? There we go. You have enough time to lose? That is indeed the question. That is indeed a question. Oh, he sideshot me, but I got his CV. Firing computer reset, bitch. Oh, those have 2 MGs. I need to kill them. Hey! Yo, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. I mean, it's my birthday, right? I can do what I want. That's how it works. Come on, hit, please. Hey, Peter Ford, if you could. Get killed. Ah, got him, bitch. I don't care if you die. Yes, you're detected. Oh my god, these thrillers! These thrillers! He literally killed all of my mortars. Like, oh, you're reloading again. Oh, he has 2 cards of ASFs. Now that's interesting. Now that's poggers. Let's get a tank CV. I don't want to lose this by getting all of my CVs killed. That's not a. That's not an infantry CV. Look at the veterancy. What a clown game. I'm not Dutch, I'm German. Yes, get him, boys. This one just went nowhere. Oh my god, 80% of this still miss? What the frick? No, he can't Kurnos my base CV because I killed both Kurnoses. Last 3 with 40 seconds left, that's like 30 points. He's, yeah, lower than me. Nice KD. Very nice KD. we know who this is? Do not recognize this. Uh. Nice killers on this Moderna. Oh no. Oh no. I assume this is gonna be like blue support. Let's see. It is. You get the Verkenning? That's pretty damn pogged. Holy. It's better than I thought. Raven Colonel 10 Dog 15. Hold up. May I adjust it? That wouldn't be a challenge, I say, yeah. Oh, he's not responding. Okay, he said yes. Okay. Okay, well, first of all, I think what... Actually, I was first gonna say I want the block 52, right? Because when it comes to card efficiency, that is stronger to protect the Kurnos, Raven, Thunderbolt. But I have like really good AA, so I actually don't need to. What else do I... what is this? Oh, is this Heroes 4? It is Heroes 4. Helicopter H1S is not too bad. Do I get a Gazelle Hot? I don't. Yes, nothing much to ask for here. I would like to fit in a second God of Arcanning. I do cost 1 point, you do cost 1 point. I might actually not use this. But because our fob is gonna be so important, our supply. That's 12,000 supply. It's 12,000. Wait, what? Ah, there it is. That's less than a car of Hems. That's 11,900, right? 11,100. So the most supply you get per card is the 40-point ones. Here you get... yeah, also, yeah, this is the most you get per card. You want to card these. That's not quite a fob, but this is 12,000, right? It's 3/4 of a fob for more than twice as much as a fob costs. But in case our fob gets sniped, ach, Zarit, okay. Really, not. I mean, I understand that it's not the same playstyle, but you know what? I'm not gonna. Outside of that, I'm not gonna adjust it, I think. Sure, let's play with this. You can only have the supply, but of course they do have 30 seconds aim time. Leopard 1 and 5, I know. You get a chieftain? It's actually kind of hilarious. Seahawk is okay, there's no need for it since you just used a longbow. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, we got punch bowl. Good map for us, I would say. Hard to really hide our far, but you know, so be it. So be it. Well, we're gonna just play defensively early on. That's gonna be our game plan from the get-go. I'll try to get the town, but I wouldn't cry if I didn't get it. I wouldn't be too upset, so I'll send 2 GGBs there. FKP, RBS in the town. Definitely want to side with some gazelles. Also get a Volcanic for this area here, I think. I could try to LRM the road at the start, but I'm not sure if I have the range. I don't think I have to. I think this might be in minimum range. Oof, this could be. Huh. I think I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk starting with it and then this is in the minimum range, even if I place it here. So AA, let's get a Crotal. Just get 2 Crotals. It's easy, no radar, no nothing. Let's get some CSS. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I want to go for the town. I have RBS and I have Nolan, so I should be very strong defensively sitting in a town. CSS are gonna help with assaulting it. There, like a CS as well on the right side. We don't have any Helo-borne infantry, so we can't try to like land anywhere there. Actually, one of the gazelles should probably be on the right, on the left. We have 2 artilleries, 2 GGBs, 2 RBSs, 1 FKP. I mean, the FKP aren't really too bad, so let's get actually double tap. 2 squads, and like a squad of UC90s for the town. No mortars may be a bit annoying, but we can buy one very early, and we have a 5 HE one, so it's got good range. Okay.
En attente de vos ordres, mon colonel. Let's move, full thrust.
Okay. You have to be always quick with the stuff here. There, TGBs try to get in there. Jupiters I want to unload here. They're very slow off-road, so I don't want to send them right into... That's some water firing. Okay. Water. You're just here too. Okay, Croctal, Gepard, that's Eurocore, Unspec presumably. Must be Unspec, there's Leopard 2s. The Croctal, they don't get to be in the same tab. Okay. Amex 10, nothing new. Get you to kill this. Okay. We're canning, let's place you there. Okay. Ah shit. It's unfortunate. Okay. It's a murder. I need something to do with this murder. Unless I keep sideshotting it, I guess. I guess that would work. Okay, I definitely need some more RBSs in the town here. And I need to get this town back. Smoke off this 2A4. And let's get a beacon next. And we can shell this. It's bad, this is very bad. Let's get an H1. Ugh. Okay, I forgot about you completely. Yeah, losing this here. Getting them panicked and shot in the TGB was really bad. We should have paid more attention there. Towels, I need you. There's a tiger afoot now, which is very bad. It's a crit. Oh! Damn, he started with a lot of air. Okay, there. That. Still, the issue is this here. Let's get that beacon. That's another AMX 10. Fuck, man, where did he get all these points from? Guess he didn't really have any infantry for this town. Still have these FKP. I think it's actually faster if I move them that way as opposed to using the transport. Ugh, not a nice start. I don't like this at all. Whoopsie. And shift fire in there. Really? You had the range there? Fuck. Bad play on my part. Let's get some base defense going before I forget. How did I, oh my, lost another squad unnecessarily of the RBS. They're really important. Man. Okay, I guess I can stop smoking now actually. At least I can get free shots off with these guys because they're not getting spotted. Let's get some recon infantry then. There's the tiger. You just there. Move that.
I'm all ears. On avance, terminé.
Disadvantage of this being elite, I have no clue if I killed the unit or not. Okay, that's a Legion squad retreating. Okay. I think I will get a CV now. I want to play the long game. And if I want to do that, I don't want to be at a conquest point disadvantage. Because I don't want to play I want to play the long game by just sitting there passively, really. I think if he sneaks around with the tiger, I think the infantry CV has a better survival chance. If it's like deep in the forest, it's gonna make it tough to use the rocket pods. Let's make sure to unload you early. Fucking hell.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
MX-10, of course.
Why does it always have to be me?
Get one of these, they should be nice.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen Knopperei des Kampfes etwas Würde.
Maybe you should get one of these on that side against the tiger as well. Hey, kill the web. Presumably T20. Load you, so unload you. You.
Världen består av två saker. Artillerister och båttagare. Need customers for a taxi route.
Please don't spot me while I move in there.
Ju större, desto bättre.
Okay, well, where are we gonna fire next? Let's fire a bit into this town. They are getting spotted at that range, really? Do you have fucking good I mean, maybe something else is spotting them, to be fair. Doesn't have to be the MX-10. He has the town after all.
Platoons formed and ready. À votre service, mon colonel.
To get you here. Eventually spot something. Panzer grunts. What? Oh, okay, they're still moving. I could have sworn that I was like, did they just die again? Also capped. Is that where the mortar is firing from? Let's try to counter that. Supply truck in there. Two of you going. Oof, that's his mortar. This is quite a deck that I have to play with here. I need more recon. Tower moving up. Going to snap this. No, I need you in there. They're moving here. We have the Kerners. We have also planes at our disposal. But so far there's been a lot of AA. Only mainly anti-helo, but you're damaged. No. I know it has 30 seconds aim time. I'm not stupid. Get that CV. We there died.
Go ahead, over.
No, it's not enough.
Homomangen. Låt dem smaka bly.
Come on, get a side shot, please.
Plutonen är formerad och redo.
Another one. One side shot. Oh, the AMX 13's got the side shot. Oh, that's amazing, actually. Quite amazing. And you're getting shot at, of course.
You'd be blind without us. Heeft u een extra paar ogen nodig, commandant? Ga maar, over.
What are you doing?
Ny leverans på väg.
Another one.
Heeft u een extra paar ogen nodig, commandant?
Legion 90 got me.
Die Welt besteht aus zwei Arten von Menschen. Artilleristen und Zielen. Trängen står till ert förfogande. Om fienden är nära, är vi det också. Guns ready. You spotted something?
Come on.
Go ahead, over.
You're shooting at two different Model 2s. Ugh. Killed one at least. The Claire.
Vad kan infanteriet bli?
It's vulnerable to side shots at least.
Why does it always have to be me?
These AMX 10s are really hard for me to deal with
Good scout is one you don't
for this deck. I need to do some sneaky action.
ge oss bara koordinaterna. Need some extra eyes, sir?
Is this clear actually? Let's fire in there.
Krossa dem! Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can. Someone called for a cab? Uppfattat. Klart slut.
There we go. More side shots. Get another beacon. They really do eat a lot less fuel, both because of the aim time and, you know, lower supply, but lower aim time also means they fire less. Okay, just moving the infantry squad in there again.
Det är inte min tid.
Those are Technoscope, I presume, which came with the Mother ones.
Starting to get dangerous here. 날파리들은 저희가 처리하겠습니다. I'm all ears. Sir, yes, sir. You spotted something? Låt dem smaka bly.
Get a shot in there. Should kill you, I think. Yep, very nice. I think there's still an AMX 10 here though.
Situation. Vad kan infanteriet bistå dig med?
You did just get that, okay.
Lite mer eldkraft. Ju större, desto bättre. If the enemy's in range, so are we.
M27 is just really hard to use on this side. I would like to stun stuff first. Okay, that's not good. It's not good at all. Oh, and I got just ambushed by this AMX-10, so I'm gonna lose this as well. But lucky. Of course I'm losing. This is Leclerc. It's Crotal. Wait, did I actually just win this with some lucky mortar strikes? I should get some for some direct fire support. That's good, that's good. Let's fire in the town here. Two. Paired. Thank God for those good optics, very good optics on the Vercanning. Oh, there's the tiger. I actually forgot about that one. Yes, yes, yes. Waste your missiles and lose line of sight. Yes, very good. Very good. Just wasted like 3 missiles, I think. Man-pads would be really nice here, though. It's that AMX-10. Another one of them. Actually, I want to be here. No. Okay, okay, okay. Hold up. Maybe I can. Actually, more than one side from because. This. Oh, the range on this leech. It's still clear. On the battery. Yeah, waste your missiles on that. Or your rockets. I lost my Vercanning here again because I'm not paying attention. Ooh, you took a lot of damage there with that one. Ugh, yeah, goodbye. Kill the AMX-10 with it. Hoorah. You're not hovering low. This tiger is useless at the moment. I mean, not useless, but it has no weapon left. No weapons, no weaponry. It's empty. I think that might have been that CB moving back. Oh, that's the Leclerc. Stop having range on my units. This is such an awkward deck to play. also, where the frick is that CV?
That's ready, sir. Schloss up! If the enemy's in range, so are we.
There's the tiger. Come on. Oh. Oh, you're even on veteran. But it's a different tiger.
Quelque chose pour nous, mon colonel?
Folks.
Låt dem smaka bly.
Can't really use planes because he's a fucking Rafale. And my plane. This my AA net is just wide, right? It's wide, but so won't be able to really shut down planes. You get into the bush, please? I told you to get into the fucking bush, of course. Does he have two Leclercs now? What is that?
Sir, yes, sir. Plötsligt får jag en känsla av att ni...
Ugh, this looks horrible, man. That. I can't push. I don't have shit to push with, man. I need to build up. I need air dominance if I want to push against the fucking Leclerc. How is his CV not dead, by the way? What kind of CV does he have?
Soyez aveugle sur nous.
Two of you.
Himmelen,
Then next we're gonna buy something to kill that. Probably an A10. Push with infantry and smoke. Yes, but then the infantry can't fight.
range, so are we.
Of course, sneak through. One of the worst decks we could have gotten again. Probably. I don't know. Probably all decks are bad. All there.
Uppfattat. Förflyttar oss dit. Klart slut. Wat zijn uw bevelen, commandant?
Oh, there's two Mother 2s, not just one. And I just missed, of course. I missed with the Cargus FM3. Great.
Défense aérienne prête. The captain and his crew welcome you. We zijn onderweg. Vi har bedre udsyn derfra.
That one hit. Oh, and yes, now KWS as well. No, isn't that great? I missed. I have 0% accuracy now because of HUD failure. I lost both my ASFs. I didn't even hit any of his ASFs. Okay. Brutal hit. Thunderbolt is out at least. And both got hit once. The Crocodile's reload and can't get another shot off. Okay. Amazing.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen Knopperei des Kampfes etwas Luft.
Somehow I can't get shot there. And of course. How is that CV still not dead again, please?
Låt dem smaka bly. It always comes down.
I can't really push there. There's Mother 2s that are gonna stop my infantry in the tracks.
Recours prête, mon colonel.
Lost both my ASFs without getting anything out of them. I think this is probably lost, but let's see what we can do.
Spejder er en død spejder.
Can't make use of my M27. Okay, yeah, I have no infantry there to stop the Mother 2 really. Deckungsgruppe. More Brutals. He still has an AMX 10 there, so I can't really stop that at the moment. I don't think it's in that building here, given how often he moved it. I don't know what he's what the fucking, but look at this. See that I can't use M270s here at all because of the minimum range. I should. Let's do it. Let's do something else. Something completely different. Store my Scania. Of course, he got my Microtower with that fucking aim extend. Smooth, let's try this again. Let's fly you over there. Let's see what we spot. Get some fusees. Let's get one of you. Let's get another. Oh. There. So folks, it's not the civil, it's a transport. The Fuchs Milan from the Fallschirmjäger. There we go. Come on, get stunned by this, please. Here we go.
What's the problem, sir?
This CV, it's like actually unkillable. That we can kill that easy. So far, not looking too good, but we also have only 10 minutes left, so we have to do something. See if we can move you up without being too obvious. You're gonna get wrecked by the instant weapons jump. Fuck. At least I got a firing computer reset. Oh, the tiger is gonna spot those ranger.
Set a new observation post there.
Bob.
You spotted something?
Who?
It's spotted us.
I need to push, and I need to push now. Yeah, tiger spotted me. Yes. Oh my god, dude. So many VAPs here. Okay, he moved these up without me realizing. Oh yeah, I've had my A10 here. Yeah, that's GG. Fuck, man. Look at this kitty. Like, the map is... Maybe it isn't a good map after all. Like, because the thing is... I need to protect against tigers basically everywhere, right? That doesn't mean I need crotals everywhere, but I need AA everywhere. Because like autocannons are usually not quite enough. And like if I put like a hawk on the right side of the map defensively, it doesn't protect me on the left side. So I need so much AA to cover so much ground. I don't know, man. Support decks, dude. And then I lost my 2 ASFs without getting literally any value. I didn't get any damage done with them. But yeah, the miss micro on the Northern Sigurd on left on the opening was just so big. If I had unloaded them early enough, and they wouldn't have killed while in, or like have to get killed while they were in the transport, I probably could have dealt with the Martyr too, and then the infantry as well. And that would have just completely halted the early assault there. That would have changed so much, but I just forgot about them. Or just had him on shift command and didn't think that he'd be able to shoot at me there. That was honestly the biggest game changer out of all of these things. I don't know, the RT also felt so ineffective. Because I just can't respond to stuff moving there because I have 30 seconds aim time. Yeah, the more I think about it, I'm not sure if this is truly a good map. I mean, yes, it's wide and open, like not open, but like wide and big. But I think stuff like mud, I think the more cramped, the better actually. That means, you know, a lot less stuff to hide, or like stuff has to be bunched up a lot more for my artillery. Yeah, these Northern Sager here, if they had unloaded early enough, I would have triple tapped the Martyr 2. And then the infantry, they wouldn't have been panicked. The Martyr 2 would have been dead. And then them not being panicked means they can actually deal with the infantry there, but yeah. This went fine, but I think I invested a lot more than he did, and then I just had a lot of stationary infantry there. I mean, I understand why the Erzarits are important. Because you don't have any tanks, right? But like... This is just... at least it feels so incredibly map and matchup dependent. Like... so much. Like dealing with Martyr 2, dealing with AMX 10s is so difficult. The Legion 90 as well, because you very often you have to get pretty close actually. And then that Eric did so much work. I mean, that was just a mismarker, like horrible with the Leopard there. It's just frustrating. Because I'm used to like having tanks and other tools, but I just don't here. Maybe it was a mistake to go from it? Possibly. I don't know. I really don't. I felt going from it because I have very strong defensive infantry, right? And this deck doesn't feel to be good, like close quarter combat here or there. Like I have Fusilier 90s, but that's it. I have no tanks, and Fusilier 90s, they're okay, but they're not amazing, right? I don't have stuff like Eric's, I don't have Panzergrunts 90, I don't have VDV, I don't have proper tanks, so I'm not sure if the fight there is good. And like, yeah, airplay clearly wasn't an option. I mean, maybe if I went early for it, if I like from the get-go said like, alright, I'm trying an A10 or something, like very early on, and try to bait an ASF into, I don't know, like a veteran Hawks, okay. But it just was my plan, and, so, and by the time I tried to buy planes, he already had a Rafale already, and then a KWS as well, and I then lost both of my ASFs. Good CV position. This was in the town, presumably. Didn't hit it, bit unlucky. I was firing like more or less there. I assume I probably damaged it if I had to guess. But where was this CV? This is what I'm wondering. I'm pretty sure it was not in this town, given how often it moved. And I felt like I would have spotted if it moved. Also, yeah, it's the 3 CV infantry CVs I already used up. Seriously? I wasn't able to kill a VAB CV? Are you like actually kidding me? It was right there! That's ballsy. That's really ballsy. But I guess it's the right call. Actually, let's move there then. Small usage plus infantry could have been used to take the towns back in mid. Probably. But I'm not sure if it would have been enough here. Like, short term, yes, but I just can't get him out of here properly. Yeah, I did the damage. Oh, I got it really low. These Mother 2s, they were so hard to deal with. And then my ace was just not even getting anything done. Like, the fact that I didn't even deal a single point of damage is really... It was very... I guess, you know, that plain, you know, bad luck I got here made up for having very good plain luck in the game before. But yeah, I think in hindsight, at first I thought it was a good map, but I think this is actually a bad map. Just because there's also so much stuff to hide. Stuff is so wide, so your artillery can't do really... Can't just, you know... get a lot of splash damage. You won't be able to hit a lot of units at once. Have any idea what this is? Probably not. No. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think to actually win, you will need to utilize your on this map. I think you need to get value out of your planes, and I wasn't able to. And I feel like to really get, I'm not gonna drop anything. Like, I'm sorry, Nick, but there. I feel like if you want to get stuff done on this map, you need air superiority. To get air superiority, you need your AA setup or get really lucky with those blocks. But the thing is, the AA setup on this wide map, the AA setup you need is relatively expensive because you need like a Hawk or something. But the Hawk doesn't protect the other side of the map, so it's just... It's such a big investment. And then the matchup was just bad. Like, you're dealing with the Eurocore is really tough. But yeah, that's gonna conclude today's stream. What's our elo? 1632? Is this the real elo? I think it might be. We still have an 84% win rate with all of these meme decks and shit. This is my actual account, by the way, still perfect 50-50, 24 blue, 24 red games. As you can see, I haven't played in a couple of days. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. And I'll hopefully have a good one.